Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you have just finished gluing into your journal notes on how to round numbers. You've been rounding numbers since you were just a toddler. Last year you rounded whole numbers. If you can round whole numbers, sit down because you're going to do these problems in your journal. If you can round whole numbers, you can round decimals. First two classes I had panic. Oh, it's too hard.
What?
But when I gave them some to try on their own, they never even looked at their notes and just whined. So please don't whine. Unless you bring the cheese. Cheese and wine. Never mind. Alright, so you're going to write these in your journal. On the next page, after where you glued in your rounding steps, in your journal, which means you have to have it open, to where you did glued in the rounding, on the next page you're going to do the problems that I do up here. We're going to do them together. So I need your journal open. I need your journal open. You do not have voice. You've already got two. You want another one? You don't have voice-activated journals. All right, this first number here, we are going to round it to the 10th place. But before we do that, I got to use my Team Shake app to call names because I paid 99 cents, so I'm going to get my money out of it. S-E-N, how do you say that number?
917,000.
Good. 12 and 917 thousandths. We are going to round it to the 10th place. Andrew, what number's in the 10th place? The who?
9.
The 9. Thank you. A little song that I learned long, long ago when I was in a galaxy far, far away. It goes something like, find your number, look next door. 5 or greater, add one more. The numbers in front stay the same. The numbers behind zero's your singing, we will round you, round you. All right, so now we're going to. Andrew has told me what number's in the 10th place. Logan, I found my number. I'm going to look next door. Andrew, is the number next door 5 or greater? I'm sorry, not Andrew. Logan, is the number next door 5 or greater?
No.
No. So I don't add one more. The numbers in front stay the same. The numbers behind, zero's your name. So that is rounded to the 10th place. Either 12 and 900 thousandths or 12 and 9 tenths. It's the same value. Remember, this is like saying I have 9 dimes, I have 0 pennies, and I have 0 parts of a penny. So that's still 90 cents. That's still going to be 90 cents. Hopefully you're writing these down because they will appear again in your future. And if you already have them in your journal, it'll make your life easier. We are rounding this next number. Carlos, how do you say this number?
4 and 282,000.
Good. 4 and 282 thousandths. Thank you, Carlos. We're going to round this to the nearest hundredth.
Yeah. Yes.
We're going to round this to the nearest hundredth. Heaven, what number's in the hundredths place? The 8 is in the hundredths place. So that is my find your number. Now I'm going to look next door. Matilda, is the number next door 5 or greater?
No.
No, I don't have to add one more. Since I don't have to add one more, I just bring that down. The numbers in front stay the same. Numbers behind zero is your name. So it's going to look something like that. Something like that. Oh, we're going to do a couple more. Oh, you're going to have a chance to do some by yourself. We're going to round. Wait a minute. First of all, I don't even know what that number is till somebody tells me. Cade, how do you say this number?
0 and 673.
Thousandths. Good. 0 and 673 thousandths. We're going to round this to the nearest tenth. We're going to round it to the nearest tenth. We're going to round it to the nearest tenth. You writing these down now? Dylan, what number's in the tenths place? Shh. You do have place value charts in your journals. Dylan, what number's in the tenths place? The 6 is in the tenths place. We found our number. Isabella, we look next door. What number is next door? 7. Isabella, is that 5 or greater? Yes. Which means we add 1 more. 7 plus 1 is 8. The numbers in front stay the same. The numbers behind, 0's your name. Singing, we will, round you, boom, round you, boom. We will, round you, boom, round you, boom. I know, right? Let's look at how do we say that number, Brooklyn? How do we say this number?
6 and 500,000. I know. 6 and 5.
Okay, ignore everything else. 518. How would you say that number?
518. 518,000.
Good. 6 and 518 thousandths. We're going to round to the ones place. We're going to round to the ones place. Macy, what number's in the ones place? The 6 is in the ones place. Thank you, Macy. We found our number. Alyssa, we look next door. Alyssa, is the number next door 5 or greater? Yes. Which means we add 1 more. The numbers in front, there are none. We've added. We don't have to carry. Numbers in front stay the same. The numbers behind, 0's your name. So the answer to that one is going to be 7. Just 7. Rhymes with your name, Heaven. 7. 7 Heaven. All right. Boom! Shakalaka. Peace out. God bless. Love ya. Do something kind, please.